Well, hello, my students. I hope you had a great homecoming. Didn't get a football result we wanted, but hey, that's okay. Life is still good. Now, I want you to start off by using the slope formula to find the slope for these two problems. So turn me off, do it, then turn it back on. Hey, well, slope is change in y over change in x. Now notice if I start with the 11, I have to start with the 7 on the bottom. Same ordered pair has to start it. 11 minus 6 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. Then this one, let's see. It's hard to tell, but that's a negative there. Let's move this up there. That might be a little bit better. I got to move this table, but every time I move it, it's still dark. I don't know why. So I'll go 10 minus a negative 4 over negative 8 minus a negative 6. So 10 minus a negative 4 would be 14. And negative 8 minus a negative 6 would be negative 8 plus 6, which is negative 2. We can reduce that to negative 7, whatever that means. Now, there's two special cases you're going to have to memorize pretty much, or just find two ordered pairs and go from there. Now, x equals a number, remember, is a vertical line. Excuse me. Got a little sore throat this morning. Thank you very much for who sneezed on the extra credit. So it's always a vertical line that goes through that point. Now, how do you describe a vertical line? So slope is change in y. How fast are you going up over change in x? Well, we're not going anywhere left and right. So that means you would have straight up over 0 movement. Well, if 0's on the bottom, it's undefined, my students. Or let's look at it this way. Let's pick two ordered pairs, 3, 1, 3, 2, because all that matters is x is 3. So we would go 2 minus 1 over 3 minus 3. Wait a minute, 0's on the bottom. It is. So therefore it's undefined. Now, I don't know why people can never remember this. Oh, saying number 2. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. Say it with me. X equals the numbers of... You're not saying it. You're irritating me now. Brrr. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. One more time. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. So remember it how you want, but you need to remember it, but people usually don't. But there's no movement for x. 0 movement for x. X is on the bottom. 0 on the bottom. So you remember two facts in that. X equals the numbers of vertical line. Remember it's a vertical line whose slope is always undefined. Now y equals a number. Now remember y equals a number. That's a horizontal line. It's going straight left and right. So it's not going up and down any. Well, 0's on top then with movement on the bottom. So that means the slope, oops, I didn't put slope, but that slope would be 0. Now let's find two ordered pairs to show you. So 0, 4, and 1, 4. So if you notice, it's 4 minus 4 over 1 minus 0, which is 0 over 1. So a horizontal line is whenever y equals a number and its slope is 0. Don't have a saying for that one. Oh, wait a minute. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. Say it with me. X equals the numbers of vertical line whose slope is always undefined. Good for those that did it. I should pick out a single person and say that person didn't do it just to be odd for being in my video. But this time I'm not going to do it, even though it would make you historically significant for being in my video. Now let's... Oh, shoot. Oh, did I just... Wait a minute. Oh, the video fell. Oh, mercy. Sorry about that. Sorry about it. Now I got the giggles. Okay, so let's graph these. I got the wrong side. There we go. Let's graph these. Well, that was a good 1 minute of television, wasn't it? Good thing I didn't swear. So, now given a point and a slope, how can we graph that line? And this is very important for what we're going to do tomorrow in class. Well, you always got to have a point to start from if you're going to use slope. So our starting point is 3, 1. Now, slope is always a fraction. So I'm going to put 1 on the bottom, 2 over 1. So top number's up, down, it's positive. So up 2, bottom number's 1. And then let's do it again. Now I like you to have 3 points. So 1, 2 over 1. Connect it, wee. This one, negative 1, 2. So that's the point left 1, up 2. Now always do that twice. People always make silly mistakes with that. The slope is 1/2. So it would be positive 1 over positive 2. Top numbers left, right, top numbers up, down, up, down, up, down. So up 1, the bottom number's 2, so it's positive, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Now if I wanted to, I could reverse it and go down 1, left 2 if I'm running out of room. Now negative is in the next slope. So, excuse me. Now you have to choose, do I want to put the negative in the top or the bottom? You choose, top or bottom. It should work. Not both, because 2 negatives make a positive. So 1, 1 would be this point. Then a negative 3, 1 would be down 3, down 1, 2, 3 over 1. Then, or I could go up 3, 1, 2, 3, left 1. Whee! Try one on your own here. And I'm going to help you here. Let's put the negative in the top. Doesn't matter. So go ahead, do it. Okay, so it's negative 1, negative 2, so it'd be left 1, down 2. The negative 2 over 3 would be down 2, 1, 2, right 3, because the 3 is positive. Or we could switch the negative to the bottom, up 2, left 3. 1, 2, 3. Do this one for me, please, right now. I would appreciate it. Okay. So first you plot the point. You need a starting point. So 2, negative 3. Ooh, that's bad. Then 4, we'll make 4 over 1. So it'd be up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over 1. Now, I should not have put that point. That was a mistake. So we'll put a little X there. Then up 2. Up 4, excuse me. I'm having a little trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Whee! So this point should not be on the graph. Sorry about that. Made a little boo-boo. Now here's your homework for tonight. I want you to graph those two and find the slope. So write those two down. Then I also want you to graph, don't need to find the slope because it's already there, graph these 5. That's your homework, 7 little problems. So I'm going to be turning this off in a second. So you might want to copy it down or freeze the frame and copy it down. It is due for homework tomorrow. This should only take you about, 6.7 minutes. Have a good day. I'm turning it off. Hurry up. I'm turning it off.